Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Good Time Circle podcast. It's me, your host Lucas, sitting directly next to me, arms spread open, Mr. Jordan.
Oh, I was picking the last name. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, why would I say your last name on
Why
national
would
television?
you use a Mr. if you only
National
use the first
television?
name?
Well, sorry for assuming your gender. Over here we got I love how I say over here, even though like general direction really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hi,
When
May.
they watch us on TV, they'll see it.
Yeah,
Yeah, the one next to Jordan.
yeah.
That's how we'll do it. We're in a L shape.
That was Jaime. Everybody.
Ironically enough, we're not in a good time circle when we record.
Yeah, we're in a
Good time L.
maybe Jaime should get a good time
We're in a
couch.
decent,
The
we're in a
circle
decent time trapezoid.
All right. Whatever it was.
And the fourth guy here, Casey.
Yes.
All right, now that
Hi.
now that we're all
What are you
established, after I turn up Casey, you drop.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
All right, so we got a kind of a slow couple weeks here. It's been a couple weeks since we recorded. Comic-Con happened, so we got a little bit of news about that. But first, Jaime, how's it going? Anything interesting in your life? What you been up to?
Working on a film with one of our colleagues, Mike. You guys,
Ooh.
you know Mike, right? Yeah. But that's about it. I'm just happy to be actually doing something.
That's good.
Watching
It's-
films and playing games. That's about it.
Watch anything weird/interesting lately?
Not weird. I started watching A Knight's Tale last night again.
Yes. Never saw it.
You
That
should.
movie-
It's worth watching.
It's like the best blend of old school and pop culture.
It's medieval old school. Believe it
Yeah,
or not.
that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Like
I
medieval
forget
movie.
exactly what happened, but like the movie had production problems, and they're just like, hey, let's just put a fucking was it like 80s rock or like 2000 rock?
Well,
Like
they had Queen and
score?
they had
Okay.
It's just it's,
AC/DC.
they basically cut the whole movie to like rock and pop songs,
Yeah.
and it fucking works.
It worked.
So like the opposite of Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like they put the soundtrack into Knight's Tale, and it did save it.
Well, because the songs actually went with what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
And I love in the very opening scene where they're playing "We Will Rock You" by Queen.
That's a good opening.
Oh,
song.
yeah, 'cause
And
like
then
they
they
were-
end it where the guitar's on the little guitar riff, and then the trumpets are still blowing when to the guitar riff, and when the guitar stopped, the guy puts the trumpet down. I fucking died when I
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah,
a lot good.
honestly, the movie probably wouldn't be as good without that score, because
I
it
kind of
definitely
agree.
makes you more involved in the scenes.
Yeah.
It's Heath Ledger and I forget the lead actor.
Paul
hear-
Bettany. I forgot her name too.
Yeah,
I
Paul
hear-
Bettany. Yeah.
Alan Tudyk.
Alan Tudyk. Yeah.
Tudyk.
Watch A Knight's Tale. You might
It's
not like
good.
it, but it's an underrated gem.
It is.
So-
It really is.
I hear that the score for that movie was nominated for a Best Actor at the Oscars.
The score was nominated for Best Actor.
I don't think it won.
I can't tell what this bit is right now, but I like it.
It's only funny because
It took so long to.
I've
like,
seen
yeah.
him try to slip that joke in, and it was all the build up just for that.
I say it was worth it.
Yeah,
I'm game.
I don't know, Casey. What have you been up to?
Shit, man,
Watch
like-
anything? Play anything?
Oh, well, I saw Dunkirk.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Current
See Dunkirk,
events.
yep.
First of
I don't
the
think
four?
any of us
Yeah.
have seen it yet.
No, we
Man.
gotta get to that.
Unfortunately,
A lot
It's,
came out that's good
I
this
actually have
summer.
money, so yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Dunkirk's. I don't know if it's next on the list. I think Planet of the Apes is next,
Oh, I gotta see.
and
any
then
of those.
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk.
I still haven't seen Baby Driver.
I haven't seen
I
Baby
need to see
Driver
that, too.
either.
Baby Driver, I'll wait at this point. Dunkirk, I want to make sure we see in IMAX. So maybe
Okay.
we do that first,
Dunkirk
just because I
first.
don't want it to leave theaters.
I'm
I
down.
don't
Honestly,
think it will.
get the sound for that one.
Oh, like
I mean,
the-
all
the
movies
sound-
have sound.
the
No,
Dolby-
that's a big one.
He means
Get
like
that.
a
the Dolby.
the
Yeah.
Dolby audio.
I'd rather have the bigger screen. But IMAX theaters have good sound systems.
Yeah, I mean they do.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see. I'm really excited to see it.
Yeah, man. I've heard good things.
I'm very mixed on his movies usually, and everybody seems to be mixed on this movie, so I'm excited to have
Oh,
an
I don't-
opinion on it.
For
Really?
Dunkirk,
Yeah.
I've heard mostly good than bad.
heard a
I've just
lot
been
more
waiting to see
positive
it.
than bad.
I've heard very mixed, because there's, it's not really a movie driven by story. People don't like that.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I'm excited to see it. I'm very excited to see it.
Yeah,
also,
same.
like you said, Apes. I can't fucking wait for Apes.
Yeah. Well, we can talk about
We gotta see
Dunkirk.
that.
We can get back to that once like more than one of us has seen it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
and when no one else cares.
Casey, though,
anymore.
recommend?
Yeah, it's it. It's a
Okay.
good movie. I wouldn't use the word masterpiece like everyone is, but
That yeah.
Well, when
It's
you
worth
when,
watching.
when someone says Christopher Nolan, the masterpiece bubble is just up there, and
Yeah.
it's always being drawn.
Yeah.
yeah, it's,
Together.
was just part of their marketing.
yeah. It's,
Yeah.
Christopher masterpiece.
director of the Batman
Isn't that his middle name
trilogy.
It's gonna be riding that high for the rest.
Literally,
of
all they have to put on a screen is from the director of
$1 billion
the
movie.
Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah.
That's
Well, wasn't
all.
that like the first $1 billion superhero movie?
I
Maybe.
mean,
Second one?
it's 3 of them.
Well, the Dark Knight was
The Dark Knight
first billionaire one, I
specifically,
think.
I think it's still in the top 10.
I don't know.
Like
It was the
highest
first
grossing
one to get an
movies ever.
Oscar.
I do not know.
I remember it made $1 billion, and it came out before like the Avengers. I think it was like the first one, so that's why they
Actually-
write it like they do.
Was Dark Knight the first Oscar superhero movie?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
but it was posthumous,
It was.
so it wasn't like they won an award for the movie. He won an award for being an awesome Joker. Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
That's fair.
But I mean, it was the first
No,
superhero
you're right.
movie
So,
to even be considered.
definitely.
in
Yeah.
that, yeah.
It's cool stuff. Good for Nolan.
Except for Deadpool. Deadpool would have made it.
Deadpool, they tried.
If it wasn't for some bull crap, it probably would have made it.
I mean, what was it gonna win though?
A nomination would have been fine.
Yeah,
it should-
it
yeah.
wins the nomination. That's all I hope for a lot of the
Yeah.
movies I like. All right, what about you, Jordan? What you got in store for us? How?
What do I have in store for
I
you?
don't know. What have you been doing?
Watching movies, playing some games. I got real deep into Persona 5.
Yeah.
Oh man, that
Never
is a
seen any of
game.
that.
It is. It's doing a lot of good things, some weird things.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of it is just like really. So, do you guys know anything about Persona?
Yeah.
I know
I
it's
played
like an
Persona
anime game.
4.
It's a bunch of Japanese high schoolers who have powers or something.
Sure. Yeah, it's always
I-
based on their heart showing their true self, their persona,
Oh, I get it.
and fighting the shadows.
Where does the 5
who
come into
tempt
this?
the hearts of man? And this one, it's like their hearts have a mask on it, and when they come to terms with it, whatever their mask is, their mask appears in their face. They rip it off with their skin and everything. Blood gushes through, which is fucking cool. And then their persona comes forth.
That's pretty badass.
It's kind of cool. As always, the persona design's fucking awesome. I think I showed you guys like there's this giant skull pirate who rides a surfboard pirate ship.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all I've
pretty
seen
sweet.
from it.
That's pretty cool. It's some cool things. I'm not super far into it. Excuse me. I'm really enjoying it though.
Word.
I'll have more to report like the more I get into the game.
Yeah,
Well,
it
when you
looks
actually-
interesting.
Here's
It's
something
long.
for you.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, who's playing it, a friend of ours.
Yeah.
He said he got to this point where the plot was like coming towards the end of the story. He's like, oh yeah, I'm almost done with it. And like the next week, he's like, no, I wasn't done with it. Not even close to
So
done
no,
with it.
see the thing is,
Yeah, that game's like over 100 hours.
well,
Well, it's-
I think it's like 60 to 80 depending on what you do, like how much
Well,
you
yeah.
do. But
Yeah.
it's like it takes place over a year, and it starts in
a school year.
April. Yeah. Well, yeah, or it might be an actual year in this one. I don't know.
Ah.
In 3 I played, it was a year. But like it starts in April, and like I'm mid-May right now.
Oh, you
Like-
got you got a lot of games
That's
left.
what I mean. You kind of can judge
Yeah.
how much game is left.
Yeah.
Like I got a ways to go.
Damn.
But yeah.
I mean,
Cool.
that game is like from Japan, right? Like made by a Japanese studio.
It's,
then
Yeah, it's
Uh,
from.
is
They
it
make
Square
long games.
Enix?
No, it's
No.
it's a fuck.
Atlas.
Atlas, yeah.
Atlas,
They
yeah,
did
yeah.
all the Persona games. They did
Shin
the Persona
Megami
Fighters,
Tensei.
Shin Megami Tensei.
Did they do Danganronpa? Is that?
They don't do Danganronpa.
I don't know what the
they
fuck
do
that is.
Caroline.
Oh yeah.
Caroline's
was-
dope. Or no,
Caroline-
Catherine.
Catherine, yeah,
Catherine.
sorry, Catherine.
Yeah, Catherine.
That was cool.
That game's weird.
It was such a good game.
The
though.
game is
Yeah.
weird, but again, it's the animation style. Like
Yeah.
in Persona, also, this game is the most stylish fucking game I have seen in so long. Everything, the fucking musical notes that dance by when you level up have awesome rock and roll mouths on them. Like everything is stylish.
just
They
Japan,
have
man.
hand drawn anime interwoven into the story too, so
What-
they'll go to a cutscene.
What's a rock and roll mouth?
So
You know when
like
you see
music
it-
notes, like dance in when you level up, but they have like punk rock, like jagged edges, smiling, like
Okay.
it's just everything is so stylish. Like when you defeat battles, they all run around in a circle as the stats come, like level up, experience. They're all dancing. If you could do all out attacks, if you down all the enemies and they rush in and you get like a hand drawn ending freeze frame, it's just so fucking stylish. Like it really is.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of what those games are. It's just like cool shit happening.
This one
Japan
more
has
so than the
people.
last few. Like they went all out in the art.
Well,
style.
they
That's
got
good.
more money,
Nice.
right?
That's
Like as
awesome.
it goes on, the games get bigger. There's more money put into it. They can
Yeah.
just make bigger games
yes
with
and
more
no.
shit.
I assume
These
this
games
is-
always kill in Japan.
Well, yeah.
In fact, it came out in Japan like 6 months or 4 months before it did in
That
America.
sounds like Japan.
Well, because they have to.
Sell it to Japanese people.
they, have to they have to translate it.
Yeah.
That's why it takes a while. Some of the translations are fun too. Like, because sometimes it's mostly modernized and or localized rather pretty well, but like sometimes it translates something you're like, that's not
Right.
that's not our saying. It's really good though. I recommend playing. I'll have more to report like when I get deeper into it, but
Cool,
super into it right now.
So we're gonna play on Persona Watch.
Sure. I'll
Alright.
Persona Watch.
Hey, Luke, make a graphic.
Every week it'll be like, here's Jordan's Persona Watch.
Yeah.
I got another month in. It's good.
It's June now.
It is really good. I went to the batting cages in the
I don't know what
game.
that means.
They have mini games and stuff you can play. It's hard. I suck, but like I'll get better eventually.
I also hear it's impossible to actually get like all the relationships with everyone. Like
It's not
maxed out or
impossible.
whatever it
That's what
is.
quitters
No, I
say.
hear it is impossible.
It's not impossible.
Really?
You just can't waste any time.
Oh damn.
So I've been really trying, because you can do something usually in the afternoon after school, and at night you get 2 activities that you can level up your 5 stats. Every time I'm trying to at least level a stat, and I kind of found the things that level up more. Like, oh, this will give me 3 points as opposed to 1 point in this stat. But I've definitely made some mistakes. Like I could feel it. Like at certain times you're like, oh, I'll probably level up with this girl now or this guy now, and then you don't. It's like, oh, that means I answered one of her questions wrong days ago. But I'm doing okay so
Man,
far.
I should have thought about it a week ago.
It feels like I'm doing okay, but obviously I won't know to the end of the game how much I max everything. But right now it feels like I'm doing okay. I'm never wasting time, which is my big thing.
Is there any like dating mechanics in that game?
Oh yeah, it's literally
You dating anyone?
Yeah, not yet. But I'm flirting with a girl, like one of the main girls. Because
Are you a boy or a girl?
You're a boy.
You're always
Like
Can
by
you choose?
default.
Well,
Or
No,
just
you're always
boy?
a guy.
Okay,
In I think all of them.
yeah. In 4, your name is you.
Nice.
Lame.
It's like I knew a girl named you.
At
She's
least
Vietnamese. I'm dead serious.
It wasn't a joke. Stop laughing.
I know it wasn't a joke. That's why it was funny. But
Laughing at his life.
So
You,
basically,
you can name your own character in this one, right?
yeah, I named my character Max Paula.
Okay.
I looked up the Japanese name for
Oh,
power,
you
and it
fucking
was
did.
Paula. It's the same word, so now I'm Max Paula, and my
Oh,
team
don't-
is the light. So I'm Max Paula and the light.
Right? You shouldn't say it like that.
Max. How do you say
Paula?
Paula? Max Paula.
Power.
It's P-A-W. It's Paul.
Paula.
Paul. Well, now. Well, you crossed the line.
It
so
went from
maybe we
slightly
move on.
racist.
No, I mean that's just kung fu
Yeah.
movies though.
Play
Like,
Persona
watch any
though.
of 'em.
Super into it.
To be fair, it's really
Long
just
game.
Bruce Lee.
Well, yeah, kung fu movies, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So Comic-Con, the
It
San
did happen.
Diego one, just passed.
Oh, before we do that,
Oh,
can we
please.
just talk about? So, had never seen the second Planet of the Apes movie,
Oh, okay.
and I showed it to
Actually,
him.
you know what? I guess we never really talk about what I did over the week.
Yeah, because
Sure.
we're trying to see. So obviously all these sequels
Wait,
are coming out. We
so-
want to
so-
make sure he saw them all.
Yeah, someone asked me what I ask you.
Hey Lucas,
Yeah.
What'd you do?
what you been up to? I fucked it up. Casey nailed it.
you been?
I panicked. I froze.
the host shop's hard, man.
Is that your impression of me?
Wait, me?
All of you.
No.
Just get close to the mic and be like, "Oh, how's it going?"
Actually, yeah.
ASMR questions.
Okay. Well, I've been doing all right. I watched Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, the second one. That movie's so fucking good.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it. I downloaded it. I haven't seen it.
Did you
Oh,
see?
okay.
I'll
Well,
watch one of them
I know
eventually.
Casey hasn't seen any. Have you seen the first one at least? Hi, Mac?
Yeah, I saw the first one.
Okay. Yeah,
I
I'd
like
only.
the first one.
Do
I-
you?
Yeah.
Okay, because this blows out of the fucking water.
Yeah.
I told him that this blows this out of the fucking water. I was like, I know you liked that first one, man, but you don't
yeah.
even know.
It's just like tonally and the vibe. It's like an entirely different movie. It barely matters what happened in the first one.
It is a different director. So
Yeah,
Matt
it's,
Reeves
uh,
did 2 and 3.
It's Matt Reeves who's doing the new Batman, which
big-
I'm a little more interested in now after seeing this.
Yeah, I'll take his trilogy. The biggest thing I can say about it is it's a family drama, and you don't see that going in.
But with apes.
It is such a fucking human
now I
ape
do.
drama. It's so good.
It's about like fucking like ape politics
Fucking apes.
Yeah,
and like the
Ew.
military.
some. That's how AIDS started.
It's cool shit.
That's a good point.
But yeah, so it's got me more jazzed to see this third one now.
I'm super curious to see where it goes now. God. 'Cause, like the ending of that one, like the war, like it already ramps up. I want to see how it's gonna get even further.
They're gonna add guns.
Dude,
They already have
I
guns.
mean, ape guns.
Yeah,
Ape or guns.
ape or
Dude,
guns.
Yeah,
actually,
more.
never mind.
Gonna
I was
shoot
gonna say
banana?
something, but I don't want to spoil it.
Don't-
It's really
yeah,
fucking
like
cool.
I mean,
fucking-
I just know that
a
at the end of
banana
the second one,
cannon?
there's
Is
like
that
a
what
thing where they
it's
show up and girls are flipping cars over bridges
What's
and
that,
shit. And that
no,
looks
man,
something.
Peanut gun Diddy Kong has.
In
It's
the
a gun that
second
shoots
one,
apes.
those apes do some
Diddy
shit
Kong's
you
a
weren't expecting them
monkey.
to do.
Yeah, really watch them. Because then
I-
we got to see the third one.
I remember liking the first one a lot, but I really recommend the second one.
First one's really good, but it plays off nostalgia. The second one stands on its own.
Yeah,
Second one's
it's
just-
still a little bit of nostalgia to a point.
nostalgia?
Oh yeah, yeah. All the names they're saying quotes in the old movie.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
the first one definitely
It's
was
just probably
nostalgia.
been long enough since I've seen the first one that I don't remember. That's
Yeah.
probably why.
Sure, it's worth watching again.
This one is just its own thing. It's just like, hey, we're doing a drama now.
Yeah, it's crazy shit.
I mean, that's how you make a sequel. Really, you got to make it something else, or else it's just.
Exactly.
It sucks.
That's why I think it excels so well because it's a vastly different type of
But
movie.
it didn't have to be. Oh, making the Planet of the Apes sequel.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, someone
Yeah.
cared about
It
that.
is
No- no
honestly,
one expected
I
it to
will
be that
honestly
good.
say it is one of the best movies I've ever seen. I'll put it out there.
Okay, you're
'Cause
really hyping this movie up.
I
Is it
am,
gonna
and I
live
hyped it
to
up for him, and he was still blown away by it.
Okay, I'm not Luke.
It could be. It could be
Yeah.
like
It's
a
the
top
biggest
10.
hype I could say is just
Yeah.
like you're not gonna expect the movie they go for.
Okay.
Like the trailers too. The trailers like, oh, it's action, apes,
I mean,
man,
from
fight.
What I've been led to believe, there's a lot of in the middle of it is going to be a lot of inner political discussion between Caesar and another ape who wants to take over, and
I mean,
they have their spat, and then he has a spat with the humans, and now they're having this thing in the third one.
Kinda.
Yeah,
yes and no.
It's a little different. It's a little more
It's still
interesting.
man
It's
versus
more
ape.
complex than
It's,
that
I
is
mean,
my
it's still
thing.
man versus
Yeah.
ape. You know,
yeah,
it's
but
always
there's
that.
always like the overarching struggle, then the internal struggle. So there's always like a smaller scale one and a larger
Well, the
scale
first
one.
one's ape versus society.
Yeah.
This one's ape versus ape. 3 is ape versus man.
Oh my god,
What?
you're using that education you got.
I mean, he paid for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It could be like a.
No, if you give it a rating, I'm gonna hit you.
No, I was gonna say maybe a top. It could be a top 10.
He did rate it. He gave it a 9.
I know.
I did give it a 9.
Give it a top 10 out of
I like how he said, "I know."
But
Like, he's
his
so
reason
mad
for
about
giving it a 9 was because he couldn't think of he didn't want to give it a 10 because he couldn't think of a flaw yet.
No, it's not a 10 because it's not perfect, but it's close to it. It's really good.
I mean, that's a fair assessment.
I gave it a 9.
What movie other than Scooby Doo
No
2
movie.
have you given a 10?
The only movie worthy of a 10 out of 10 rating is Scooby Doo 2: Monsters Unleashed.
I know people will see like some of our videos and stuff. Like it's not a joke. This
It
is
is a
my
joke.
life.
No, he did do that.
It's,
He
it's
did
a
rate
joke
it 10.
that's not a joke.
But yeah, if you look at my
That's
IMDb
really new
ratings, it's like a bunch of like Birdman 9, Donald Planet of the Apes 9, Ex Machina 9,
See, if you-
Scooby Doo 2: Monsters Unleashed 10.
It's the worst movie than Scooby Doo 1, but we're not gonna go over that now.
Yeah,
We have a summary of that we'll upload.
this fucking asshole thinks
but
Scooby Doo 1 is better
Have
than
you
Scooby-Doo
given
2:
a movie a
Monsters
10?
Unleashed.
Because if you have this idealistic perfect movie, you're never gonna hit that.
I've never given a movie or a game a 10 out of 10.
Because then you don't have a 10.
I
Your
don't-
9's all your 10.
I don't think I've seen something that deserves a 10.
But if you give it a 9, and if you give everything a 9, being like, oh, I'll find that 10 one day.
There's no such
That's-
thing as a 10.
Right, that's your 10 then. So all your 9s are 8s, really.
No, my 9s are a big deal. I don't give out 9s easily.
Right,
Then
then
that
why not
should be
just
a
make them a
10?
10 is my point.
Yeah, but see, 9s are rare and amazing. I've never 9s are
You will never see a perfect movie because there's no such thing.
Well, then it's just
Exactly.
never going to be a 10 movie.
Exactly,
That's what
yeah.
it's getting at.
Right, so
10 is a mythical
Why
number.
should I
Jordan. You
lower
can't
my
achieve 10.
standards?
I'm not saying lower, I'm saying raise your standards.
Well, if 10 is maxed
If you're
out,
giving 9s,
If I raise my standards,
if all
those
of
movies
your
are
9s the best movies you've ever seen, why are they not 10?
They
I
are,
honestly-
but they still have things wrong with
hey,
them.
Luke.
Every movie does. There's no such thing as a perfect movie.
Exactly. That's why it's a 9 out of 10.
No, I'm on your side, Luke.
A 10 out of 10 means you made a flawless, perfect
Yeah.
movie.
Sure,
I don't
but if
think
it's the
anyone
highest-
deserves
But when
that
you
kind of
make
ego.
a scale, you need a 1 and a 10 to show your barometer. You don't have both. You have no 1. You have a 1 probably. You have no 10.
Honestly, I don't think
I have a 1.
You know what I
There are
mean? You
ones.
have,
No,
I have
I
ones.
have some
I could give
2s
you a
and
one.
3s. I don't think I have a 1.
I definitely
then
have a
you
1.
don't have a scale. Does that make sense?
I'm not saying a 1 doesn't exist. I just don't think I've
Babylon
seen
AD,
one.
that's my 1.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot from you.
Mine's would piss people off.
Oh, what's your
Hitchhiker's
1?
Guide to the Galaxy.
That's your 1?
That's a 1?
Fuck off.
I wouldn't give it a 1, but it wasn't that good.
Not a
It's
1.
not amazing, but it's not a 1. It's like a 5.
I could.
I was gonna say
there's
like 4.
nothing about that movie. Well, actually, you know
That's just not true. Alan Rickman is amazing.
what? Yeah, fair.
Alan Rickman's good.
Alan Rickman saves
You know
every
what?
movie he's in.
I could probably say Ridiculous 6 is a 1.
Ridiculous 6, yeah.
I
would
saw
say
the first
that.
10 minutes of that.
I was there
And I was
with
like,
you.
that's enough. Yeah, we watched. Me and
The
Casey
movie's
watched
worse.
it
That's
together.
doesn't get
exactly
better.
how much of the movie I saw.
I made it through more of Jack and Jill. Let's put it that way.
You should watch the first 10 minutes of Ridiculous 6 because
That's all you
it
need.
takes a fucking turn.
Well, that's the movie that all the Native Americans boycotted and left because they were being too racist on set.
Yeah,
And
it's,
you know what's crazy is that's not even the worst part about it.
I don't
The,
believe
That's
the-
not
yeah, the
even the
racism
worst
is
part about the
excusable.
movie.
As to how bad that movie is.
Compared to how bad the movie is, the racism's like nothing.
I'll
compared to how
never
bad.
see that.
You
Which
don't
is
have
weird
to.
to say, but
Yeah. My number 1 is the Human Centipede too.
Human Centipede 2.
No, dude, I could watch that.
That movie's
No,
shit.
two?
No,
No.
that movie's
Yeah.
like shit.
It-
The
I
second
didn't-
one
I
is
didn't
garbage.
say it
Two
was
is
good
literally
movie.
opens with being
not
gory
a
and like, oh
one.
my god,
Yeah.
just to do so.
Yeah.
Two's
Yeah.
one with the fucking
That's the
baby skull,
point
right?
of
In the
it.
beginning?
Yeah.
I don't remember that much. I just
the-
remember it's the guy
Wait,
with
what?
like Down syndrome who's
I'm pretty
like
sure
stapling people's mouths to assholes.
Yeah.
That's
no,
in it,
well,
like-
It's the one where the,
I've
has
seen
the
the
pregnant
first
lady.
one.
She
Yeah.
yeah, and
gives
she
out
gives.
the baby.
Yeah, he
yeah,
steps
it's
on it.
fucking-
Yeah, it's
steps
just
on it,
so
tries to get it
stupid.
on.
It's dumb. Like why?
But
I
it's not a
don't.
one.
See,
It's a
even
one.
that's not a one. That's
It's a
like
one.
It looked
that's like a
good.
2 or a 3.
No,
Didn't
see
look
that's
good.
but that's going for something. Like I'm saying,
Yeah.
a bad movie that tried to be good.
Okay.
A bad movie that tried to be good.
It doesn't not being bad on purpose. Like they just made a shit movie.
I'm looking at my.
Like you know, like
ratings.
oh, Resident Evil
still-
6.
I haven't seen it.
You don't have
Oh,
to. You know, it's a shit movie.
Yeah, fair.
I gave The Last Airbender a 2. How do you guys feel about that?
Last time
haven't
I
seen
not.
it. No,
It's
I-
definitely
I-
not a 2.
Is
I'd
that a
rate
1?
higher.
It's not
higher?
a 1. Yeah.
No, I'd give it a 2 or 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say a 3.
Have you guys ever seen Date Movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
As a 3.
Those movies are all just
Date movie's kind of a guilty pleasure for me.
Oh, don't say that.
the
Date
guys who
movie.
make those movies.
I only like it because.
Well, it's in the same vein of like movie 43.
See, movie 43 had some funny bits.
Movie
This one really
43
doesn't have
is a
anything
movie?
except
Maybe-
Allison Hannigan.
movie 43
Dude,
has.
I died when fucking the Michael Jackson bit was going on.
Date movie has
Killed.
okay jokes. Like all those movies always have an
Yeah.
okay joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an hour and a half though.
Okay.
There's enough throughout that I'm like, okay.
So you don't have a 1.
No. Suicide Squad is a 4.
I don't
That's
think I
lower
have
than
one.
4.
Yeah.
Usually, if it's a movie I don't like, I just don't rate it.
I try to rate things fairly. I try not to
So,
get like personal.
I don't
on
need
it.
you to go through your ratings. My point is, if you don't have a 1 and a 10 on your scale,
I do have a 10. It's
You don't have a
Scooby-Doo 2
scale.
Monsters.
You have a line.
so it's one Scooby Doo the first one.
No, the first one's still good.
My
on a
barometer
scale of
is
Scooby Doo
Scooby-Doo.
1 to Scooby Doo
Yeah.
2, where do you fall?
I'm just making a point that if you can't have a perfect movie or an awful movie.
But
if
you
you
see, I don't think any of these 9s are worthy of a 10. Like, I gave Breaking Bad a 9. You say Breaking Bad's a 10?
yeah. There has never been a better show on TV than Breaking Bad.
I agree with that.
Period.
I agree.
They
But it's still a 9.
even like
Well, okay. In that
Nah,
vein, what are
he
you
needs-
what are you
I'd
waiting
admit
for to
that.
give it a
he's
10?
waiting for magic. He's waiting for a dream that says this is a 10.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
He's waiting for
if
God
a
to speak
flawless
to
show is a 9,
But it's. I
But
gave
it's
it
not
a,
flawless.
I
It
gave
is
it.
flawless.
I gave it a
Breaking Bad
9.
is
No,
flawless.
it's not flawless.
I
It's not
disagree.
flawless.
It's not flawless.
I
If it was
disagree.
flawless, I give it a 10.
Exactly.
What's a flaw in Breaking Bad?
It gets very slow at times.
Yeah,
I
like, there's a lot of
disagree
really long.
wholeheartedly.
There's a
It
lot
does.
of things
I
where it's
agree
like,
with that.
hey, we're looking at this Roomba shot after like a 2-minute montage of this room cleaning itself. It's like, sure.
Oh, I like
Like,
that.
we-
Oh, well,
stuff.
that's
Yeah,
fucking.
that's-
That's
look,
not a story beat.
That's not
editing.
bad. Yeah, still, but it's like I have
Okay,
to sit
that's
here for like
still a
3 minutes
flaw.
and watch these
I
guys just stare
disagree
at each
with
other
being
for a
a
while.
flaw. Everything they ever showed in that fucking show came back.
Okay,
There's no MacGuffins, no red herrings,
All right.
nothing.
that doesn't mean I
Yeah.
liked it.
It's good writing though.
Yeah.
Season 1 was
And
very
that's
hard
why it's
for
a
me to
9.
get into.
But your scales are so different than mine.
I know. That's what we're trying to tell you. This is
I
us
know.
explaining
For
our
me,
difference.
Breaking Bad is a flawless show. Let's say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
For me.
about?
All right. I mean, the
It
show
is
is all
it is-
opinion
Breaking
based.
Bad is my 10 on a show. It's my perfect show.
Do you have a 10 out of 10 movie?
I have movies that
Actually,
yeah.
question
have a
for all
few.
3 of you. Do you have a 10 out of 10 movie or a game?
I
Actually,
do.
let's stick with movies first.
I don't know.
I do. Let me just
I've-
pull up my IMDb. My thing though,
See, it's hard.
Cloverfield might be up there for me.
the first one?
No.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what?
How is that a
He's
10?
told me
So
because it's a
Cloverfield
personal
is more
experience.
of a personal
thing.
experience thing.
Okay. Did
That-
you watch it in theater?
I saw it was the first Shaky Cam movie I ever fucking saw, like found footage.
Okay.
Saw it in theaters. It blew my fucking mind.
See, that's the thing. A lot of people, their first found footage movie that they see is usually like, "Oh my god, I loved it," and
Yeah.
then after that, they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, it's a gimmick."
Yeah,
Completely
they
true.
realize it basically.
That's true.
I could see that.
But with that thing and just the score and the creature design and everything, I really loved it.
I
In
can
terms of, let me think.
I'll
in
give you the
terms
creature
of,
design. Creature design was good.
I can understand that from like a movie going experience thing, I guess.
Sure. In terms of just a movie that's maybe a 10. let me-
I'm talking more of a movie, yeah.
one of your 9s I would have given
Oh.
a 10. I forgot already.
Well,
of the Apes?
here are my 9s.
Yeah, I'll just-
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Breaking Bad, La La Land. I know you guys disagree
I
with.
didn't like that one that much.
That's a 9?
It's a 7
Yeah.
at best.
Yeah,
Inception.
like 6 or something.
No.
Inception's not a
that
9 out of 10?
No.
Oh, the movie's so
Feel
fucking
like a
good.
7 or an 8.
Inception's a great movie, but it's no.
Maybe an 8. The Royal Tenenbaums.
I
Get
didn't
that
even
a
see
9.
that one.
Royal Tenenbaums is a real good movie.
That's one of my favorite movies like of all time.
I didn't see
Sicario,
Rise of
9
the
out of 10.
Saints. That was
Really,
good.
really good.
Her.
I haven't seen her.
Hers
So,
a 9 out of 10.
Hers like your favorite movie. Why would that not be your 10?
Her, you know, her is a little bit of personal experience, I guess.
That's what I mean. Like it's very.
Her could be a 10 because that was the first movie that made me like legitimately think about like film stories besides like just following the beats. Like it made me
No.
think That
So
was
maybe-
that was before I started doing film school and shit. Like that made me think about movies on a different way.
Maybe that's it then. Maybe your 10 is a 9 with personal attachment.
I could see that. Honestly, I want to watch it again because I haven't seen it since 2013.
I put
Maybe
that
at
second
some
Cloverfield
point.
movie on my top 10.
You guys want to hear one of my 10s?
Yeah.
That's an 8 for
Sure.
me.
Tangled.
You know, I never
I
saw
haven't seen
Tangled.
it. I can't.
Honestly,
I can't comment.
my favorite Disney princess movie.
I know a lot
if
of
I had
people
a
who are
favorite
really into that
Disney
movie.
princess, it would be fucking Rapunzel because Tangled was a great movie.
I don't think I have a favorite Disney
I don't
princess.
know why I
'cause
gave
they're
it a
all
10,
shitty.
but I definitely stand by
They're
it.
not all shitty.
They all kind of suck. A
Yeah,
little bit.
I like Wreck-It Ralph. She was okay.
She's not a princess. She's a.
Yeah, she
That's the
is.
end of the movie. She's a princess.
They find out she's
Did we
a
talk about this
princess.
last week?
We did talk about this last week. I remember this
Is-
conversation.
yeah,
Sarah
is
Silverman's
Penelope a
princess.
princess?
She's like,
Yes.
oh yeah, hey, wait, you're a princess too.
And
She's
then
like,
in the
"Oh,
end,
yeah!"
they were like, "Oh, I'm not going to be
That's
your
my Sarah
queen."
Silverman.
She's like, "I'm just going to be a president instead." But she was a princess.
I don't even fucking remember that.
Yeah. Look at you.
Yeah.
Get your Disney knowledge up to date.
Yeah.
man.
Also, Birdman is a 9.
I like Birdman.
The-
Birdman's
and-
a really good movie.
Those
Probably,
were-
honestly, I
nine.
think I'd only give it like an 8 though.
all these.
Okay, those are all my 9s.
I gave Gangs of New York a 9.
I like Gangs of New York a lot.
The rest of the movies that I've seen are 8s and 7s mostly.
So how many how many 10s do you have on your list?
So far,
If you have
Tangled-
more than one 10, you're just lying to yourself.
What the heck?
Maybe I guess I have to do
I
this.
have her as a 9 also.
rating system now too.
It's
see.
an interest. Okay, for you, what's
I
a
might have to
5-star
update
movie?
my ratings.
Oh, okay.
Not a 4.5, a 5.
I gave Suicide Squad a 4.
I also give
That's
Suicide
fair.
Squad 4.
It's okay to be wrong.
What?
You think it needs to be worse than that?
What would you give it? Oh, less.
It's like a 3 or 4.
Okay,
I
I, thought you were
really-
gonna say better. I was like,
I
no.
really hate like this. Your number system still.
4 is being
Mine
generous.
is
Yeah.
horrible. Mine's is like
No,
how much I
just-
enjoyed
why not
it.
just-
What would you rate Suicide Squad?
Out of 5 or 10.
Whatever the fuck you want. Whatever feels better to you.
Since we're doing 10 today, like
we're
a 2.
doing 10 forever.
I'll give it a 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. See, that's okay.
1 out of 5. Give it a star because it needs to have one.
I mean, does it though?
Is there a movie
Yeah,
with
they
no
had Will
stars?
Smith.
That emoji movie got
Yeah,
like
that's
a
fair.
piece of poop
Okay,
emoji.
yeah.
The review for the emoji was a shit emoji.
That's great.
Have you guys
it
been?
probably should
Have you
be.
guys been caught up in any of the emoji movie shit?
I just heard it sucks.
I'm part of the boycott.
Are you boycotting it?
Everybody's boycotting
I
it.
mean, I'm not
Why are they
boycotting it.
boycotting
I
it?
just
They're
wouldn't see it.
boycotting it so Sony will stop pushing money into this bullshit.
Oh, fair.
Oh well, yeah.
It's
Damn, I don't have a lot of 10s.
Good.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, here
I
we go.
don't
Fight
think I have
Club.
a 10.
Fight Club and
See?
Fury
I've
Road.
never given it
Club's
much
not a 10.
thought.
Fucking Mad Max is a 10. I'll give you
Fury
that.
Road
He's
is
up
a
there.
fucking
Fury
10.
Road's fucking
Actually,
awesome.
I don't
Casey,
care who
yeah.
you are. Fury
Casey,
Road's a
what did
fucking
you rate
10.
Fury Road? That's like one of your
I
favorite
didn't rate it
movies.
yet. Fuck. That's
No one hates that
That's
movie.
right, because it's good.
Right,
Really.
if you hate the dialogue, there's barely
There's
any
no
of it.
doubt. Here's the thing, man.
I think I gave it an 8.
Movies like Fury Road and like
do you give it an
Saving Private Ryan, like I
You're just trying
don't.
to piss me off.
Those movies are so. If they're not 10s, they're damn close. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta think about it more.
I think you're more on my thing. Like they're 9s, really good
Oh,
movies.
yeah.
I gotta really think about
I
it.
have to
But there's
update
little
the scale
things-
because Iron
That's
Man
what
2
I'm trying
is
to
a
think
10
about.
for some reason.
I'm trying to think about like those
Oh,
little
wait,
things in those
is that
movies.
my rating or not? Oh,
We're
that's
having
not
two
my rating.
conversations
Never
here, just
mind.
complete fucking
Yeah,
bullshit,
I-
right?
yeah,
I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
when we have 2
Yeah, I
conversations.
mean,
Yeah,
sorry,
you're talking to yourself right now.
I was.
You're trying to talk
We
about
weren't
it.
even have two
We talk out loud
conversations.
as
It was-
they're
I was talking out loud.
Huh, what's an 8 mean? Huh? Oh, it can't be right. It's my list now.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah. I gotta.
Oh, yeah.
I lost my train of thought completely.
I mean,
Sorry.
what were you
Goddamn
saying, Jaime?
Let's go to
How
your
much-
thing
what-
now.
What
we
was
hijacked
Casey's
it.
saying? How
Because
many
you
thoughts?
forgot.
I was
Yeah.
talking to myself.
I'll come back to it,
Mad
I'm
Max?
sure.
You talking
Oh yeah,
about?
I mean, I'm trying to like think of like small things as movies that would make it out of 10, and that's where kind of the problem is because I can't name one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's hard to do that.
Yeah.
That's where personal attachment comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I haven't really thought about adding like a personal touch to the ratings. That does mix it up a little bit.
My main point is what I was saying is
No,
if you don't
I agree.
have a 1, if your whole scale is from 3 to 9, then your
feel you.
3s are your 1s, your 9s, your 10s. You know what I mean?
Technically,
I
because that's your
guess,
scale.
yes.
Yes,
See,
that's all I was saying.
I give them 9s, assuming that there's a 10 in existence that I just haven't seen yet.
Well,
It's a
10's
great
a
white whale.
Yeah.
Well, Luke, it's 10 is more of like a concept
the
than it is
Moby
like
Dick
a
scale.
thing you've seen. Like, you can't really weigh against it. You just know like it's the you establish a scale before you see movies, I guess, or like whether or not
Yeah,
you like
yeah.
it. And it's like perfection is a 10.
Yeah, exactly.
But perfection doesn't exist, so neither does a 10.
That's
Right,
why I
exactly.
That's why
You're
you
not
just
gonna
give
find
10
a
though.
unicorn.
I only
And
give
that's when I
10s
think it's
to,
10.
I only give
I
10s
see what
to
he's getting
movie
at.
I make.
I agree with both of you.
All right, good stuff. This was a good discussion.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con. You know, the one that matters.
Yeah, 'cause it's in San Diego.
Not. I thought it was a little slow.
New York
honestly.
matters too.
It wasn't.
Or There was a couple trailers, but nothing really I didn't know was happening.
Exactly. I feel like everything they're hyping is like already.
I mean, the new Thor trailer is fucking phenomenal.
Yes, it is.
Justice League trailer, I still don't
I'm into
care. Like
Yeah,
it looks better than I was
don't care
expecting.
side either.
It got me excited to actually want to see that movie, so I'm into it.
It looks a little better, but I still don't really care.
The worst part is I don't want to keep giving them movie if they're gonna keep money if they're gonna keep fucking up these movies. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm gonna go see them.
Well, also
Here's the
because
thing,
they're
Jaime.
not going to stop making them.
yeah,
Making money.
yeah,
That's fair.
I mean, we see him in theaters to talk shit about him.
yeah, exactly.
fair,
Either
though.
way, even if it's just to talk shit, I'm gonna go see it. In theater.
Yeah, because I like being a
I
part
want
of the
shit talking
conversation.
rights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Shit talking rights.
I mean, to be fair, Wonder Woman was a step up. So like,
Wonder
in a-
Woman-
It was a definite step.
It
up,
was a
though.
step
It was a
adjacent.
significant step.
Oh, you thought it was a?
I
as
would
good?
not say it's a good movie. It's the best
Compared
one
to
they've made.
Suicide
Yeah,
Squad,
that's what I mean. It's a
yeah,
step
that's
up.
my point.
Compared to but Suicide Squad is an
They went from a
outlier.
train
Yeah.
wreck to a good movie.
Wonder Woman.
So
Suicide
that's-
Squad
that's
is an
a big
outlier.
step
They
up.
went from Man of Steel
No,
to Batman
Man of
Superman
Steel
2
to
was
yeah.
an adjacent step.
No, it was a step back.
Yeah.
No,
Man of Steel is
Batman
better
and
than
Superman
I hate
is
it.
worse.
Batman and Superman's better than Man of Steel.
No way.
Yes, it is.
How?
Because the director's cut has way more Batman. and
Because
it's worth watching.
he
Okay, I'm
hates
sorry you have
fucking
to watch the
what's-his-face.
director's cut to enjoy
That's
the
all I've
movie.
seen.
That's horrible.
That's all I've seen.
Oh well, you didn't see the theatrical.
I know the scenes without Batman, and I still think it's better than Man. Man of Steel's boring, man. He's a terrible Superman. I've said
They're
it many
all
times.
boring. That's the problem.
Yeah.
No,
No, man. Well,
They're all boring.
I
apart
was
from, like, 3
invested in
scenes.
Batman Superman wholeheartedly, even with the Lex Luthor stuff, until
No,
the
that
fucking
killed it
Martha
for me.
bullshit.
I agree.
Dude,
Lex
I was
Luthor killed it
I
for
was
me.
out at the beginning as soon as where I'm like, okay, I see that they're rehashing his past, and then the whole, Jesus, excuse me, I just had a burp there. Sorry. Yeah, as soon as I saw they were rehashing his past and they retold it, and everything they're doing is just, it's
For Batman?
Zack Snyder,
Yeah.
for Batman.
They do
But
like a
Zack
3-minute
Snyder-
montage,
I know,
though.
which I was like, okay, they're not doing the whole thing.
Yeah,
which
I'll
is
give 'em
fine.
that.
But at the same time, my problem with this, and I've seen different sources that like freaking completely agree with me, is Zack Snyder is like too focused on trying to bring things from the comic to actually make a coherent story or a film that I'm actually gonna watch and be like, man, that was good.
Don't bang the table. I can
Sorry,
hear that.
sorry, I forgot his mic's there. Fucking like.
I guess I'm just the asshole.
That was my problem
Just
with
using the
Watchmen, except for the fact that Watchmen was
Watchmen.
actually good.
I think
love
Watchmen.
Watchmen.
Watchmen was good. But he
Watchmen,
tried
yeah.
to keep. He just that's
It's
all he
definitely
tries to
better
do
movies.
is he
Yeah.
can take pages from comic books and compare it to pictures in the movie, and that's what he's doing.
Yeah,
he's not
it-
trying to make movies.
Right,
He's
he's
about
all
the
He's trying to
visuals.
make these comics with people.
He's all
and
visual,
that's
man.
it.
But
He's
I
not
mean,
trying to make it into a format to where it's going to work
but
properly.
that's just a bad visual style. And I agree. A lot of it.
It's
doesn't-
not a
like,
bad. It looks great.
No, but like they
But it
do that.
kills the
Like
plot
even in
because
fucking,
that's what he spends his
even in
focus on.
Batman Superman, they had to have him jump behind lightning, just to do the iconic
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
E-
it
even
doesn't add
in
anything to the movie.
in Suicide Squad, they have that Joker Harley
No, but
paint
it takes
thing
away.
just to look cool.
Oh yeah, like
It
the
takes
cutaway.
away
shit.
from
It
it,
takes
yeah.
away
Rubber
because they're
suit and-
spending too much time focusing on things like that instead of actually making a fucking good movie.
Well, it's also because they keep hiring non-comic writers.
I don't think
That
they've
too.
made a good movie.
Who?
DC. I think Wonder
Well,
Woman's
that's
like
just
okay.
not true. Like the
Yeah.
current movies are not good.
Well, that's okay.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean DCEU.
Well, that's what he means,
MCU.
like the DCU.
the DC
Yeah.
cinematic universe.
Cinematic.
Wonder
Whatever
Woman's
it's
like a
called.
7, but none of them are like
Okay,
good
we gotta start
movies.
doing
I
numbers
wouldn't say
today.
it's a seven.
Numbers today.
Do you not like Wonder Woman being a 7?
No, I just hate comparing things off numbers.
What would you
Okay,
rate it?
Why?
What would
I
you
just
ra-
I
'cause now
enjoyed
we're
it more
curious.
than the other movies they've done.
Now
That's
we're
my
curious.
rating.
I like rating.
It's Batman Superman +1.
Yeah. It's a
It's like
But
Batman
it's
Superman
not like
plus
but it's
3.
basically a step adjacent. Like
Yeah.
what's the
Wonder
I thought it
Woman
was
is a
step up.
7 in a sea of 5s.
It's a definite step up.
It's a
Yeah, yeah.
7 in a sea of 5.
It's
Yeah.
just going down.
I
just
don't
going up
know
and
if
so-
it's a step in the right direction.
Exactly.
Just because
Yeah.
it was a coherent story.
That makes it a step up.
Yeah, that makes it a step up.
But I
That
didn't-
was the same problem with Batman and Superman and with Suicide Squad.
the story is very
they finally
coherent in
stopped
Batman
doing
Superman.
it.
It's just not good.
Yeah.
No, it's not coherent.
I think it is.
What's
Yo.
coherent about it?
They
Superman bad, Batman smash.
They flashed
Oh,
to
look,
Doomsday.
Lex Luthor.
Hey, the Flash is here. I bet that'll come back later in the movie. Oh, never mind.
Sure, but that's the same thing that like fucking Iron Man 2 had. They're doing
Yeah, but they're all after the
Iron
credits.
Man 2 wasn't that great, and yeah, they,
well, no, because
after
they're doing a
credits,
commercial
sure.
for their amalgamation movie.
Yeah,
Iron
if they
Man,
do it
like,
after
in the
credits
middle
or
of the
something,
movie.
that's fine. In the middle of the movie, when you're expecting it to be part of the plot,
Yeah,
Batman has this weird dream that
Yeah.
he doesn't mention to anyone.
Yeah.
true.
That
Oh, he's not like.
completely like.
So he's even looking at the
Oh my
security
God.
footage and sees the guy running fast who looks exactly like the guy I talked to. Like, wait a minute. what?
Yeah.
Yes,
just
Wonder
let it
Woman is
go.
better, but it's like it's so marginal to me. Like
Yeah.
honestly, you can say it's 7 in that direction. I'll concede that, but like,
Okay.
whoop de fucking do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
Like they
If-
made Captain America 1 again. Like they just took that first
Yeah.
movie and made it with a woman.
Yeah.
which is
And I'm
better
okay
than what
with
they've
that.
done
Treading
so
new
far.
ground.
But I'm okay with that
Yeah.
because at least it works. It's better than what they've been doing.
Yeah, but
That's the point we're trying to make.
it
Is
works. And then, but like halfway through, it's some fucking Chris Trevor, whatever the fuck his name is, movie.
that sure.
Chris Pine.
What? Yeah, but what's
Oh,
Trevor's
Jordan. We're not arguing
shit.
that the movie doesn't have flaws. It does. It really does.
Oh, yeah.
But it's
But I
better
just- I
than the
think-
rest of them, and that's what's good about it.
I think
Yeah.
it's only better though because it focused on one person.
Yeah.
It's
It's still better, man.
It's better because they took a cliche story instead of a bad story.
Yeah.
You know, it's the story that's been done, but at least like it's fine.
It wasn't bad.
There's nothing
Well,
offensively
and
bad.
in that
happening.
vein as well, this is just an origin movie,
yeah.
Yeah.
which most
That's what I mean.
To be
It's a
fair, the
movie.
same-
It's a story arc we've seen before, but like it's an okay one.
I really just think it's her.
Like they.
I think good casting saves that
You don't
movie.
like her?
Gal
No,
Gadot's great.
I think
Yeah.
good casting.
Oh,
Gal
okay, you're
Gadot and
saying
Chris
she-
Pine.
okay.
Good-
I
good-
think good
she's
No, I do.
casting
I like the
makes that better.
Yeah.
And
really
they pulled
like
her
Chris
head
Pine
out their
in
ass long enough to just make a coherent, straightforward movie.
Yeah.
But I feel like Man of Steel had like a coherent story,
It
and
did.
it was bad because it was bad acting, and they did
Yeah.
stupid bullshit in the
And
movie.
that made it better than the Batman vs Superman and better than
Well-
Suicide Squad, and that's what makes both of these better than both of those
I
movies.
don't think Man of Steel is better than Batman and Superman. I,
I
do
do.
not at
I
all.
do think
I really
it
do.
Batman and Superman is much better because
Jesse
it has
Eisenberg
Batman.
just killed that movie
Period.
for me.
just because it has Batman.
Look,
Okay,
that's the only
on
thing
that
about Batman
logic.
that's good,
On
though.
that logic alone, I would agree with you.
I really dislike Man of Steel.
Well, Suicide Squad had Batman 2 for two shots.
I'd rather watch Suicide Squad
Those
again than Man of
two
Steel.
scenes with Batman
That's
were
the best
better
part
than
of the
the
movie.
rest of the
Yeah.
movie.
I know.
I'd rather watch Suicide Squad again than Man of Steel.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Because at
I
least,
I own Man of Steel.
at
I'd
least
watch it.
Suicide
Wow.
Squad is visually appealing.
Suicide Squad has like some.
I don't
cool
have to
action
look at
scenes.
orange the whole time.
In Suicide Squad, no,
No,
you
in
just
Man
get
of
to look
Steel.
at. Oh.
I just have to look
I
at
thought you were
shitty
talking- I thought you were
It's
talking
dialogue.
fucking,
also.
it's orange and they're so slow and everybody's falling asleep as they're acting. The most uncharismatic Superman. No, I'll let
They
you
go-
die.
they
It's
go to
okay,
the
Dad.
Daily
You can
Planet
die. I'm
for,
just gonna
like-
stand here.
There's no
I'm
scene
not
in the Daily
Superman
Planet
or
more than a
anything.
minute. Do you guys know that?
What?
There's
What?
no scene in the Daily Planet that's more than a minute. So they rented out this
Nice.
whole. They got this whole location, put extras and characters in there, and every scene in there is less than like a minute.
See, Jaime, that's what money can do for you.
Yeah.
Poor Amy
We need
Adams
the Daily
like,
Planet, but
had to get shoehorned in this universe. She's so much better in this.
yeah, I'm not a fan of her.
Is she
either.
under contract to like have her come back?
She's Lois Lane.
Okay, so yes.
I mean, even if also, Luke, let's say that she's
I mean,
not.
if
the
she's
DC,
not under contract, yeah, she could leave.
Yeah, I mean, even if she's not,
Pretty
like,
sure she
DC executive is going to walk into a room one day with like a bag of fucking money and be like, "Hey, you want this?"
oh man, she did Arrival. She's up there now.
Yeah, but
My
I mean,
feelings are just
you'll
so
make money with
wasn't
this
that
shit.
mixed on the DC universe that I kind of wish I could just cut out parts of all the movies when they're done and just make a Justice League movie.
You
You
should
probably could.
you shouldn't be mixed because they're bad movies with cool parts that you're
Yeah.
latching on.
Sure,
to.
but that's my argument for Justice League, and you guys are like, no.
yeah, because it looks like a bad movie with cool
With
parts.
cool parts, yeah.
That's
I
not
just-
enough to.
Man, Aquaman surfed a dude from space. That's
Sure.
all.
Yeah, and that scene's gonna last like 3 seconds.
And it'll be a splended 3 seconds.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And
It
then
will be
immediately
a
go to
spread
some
of
shitty
And then they'll
dialogue
go to-
about something.
Then they'll go to 40 minutes of Superman dead.
I know, but
What do?
Steppenwolf looks so cool
Why
too.
not?
I'm just.
I
They're
mean,
gonna
he
be
looks like fine.
They're gonna play
I
up
excited,
the
dude.
Batman Aquaman rivalry. I think. a little
Well, because
too
they're doing
much.
Flashpoint. I'm
Yeah,
just
I know that.
so. I've never been more split. I feel like this is like the Nicolas Cage thing. That,
When
like
he
he's
was
the
Batman.
middle of the line. Like there's for every bad movie is a good movie. For
Yeah.
every good point I can think
That's
of
kinda
about these
fucking
movies is a
true.
bad point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's so middle of the road because like I said, there's no guidance. Like
But the-
I feel like half the people who work in the movie know what they're doing, and the other half are like, oh no, it's money.
It's
We
it's
have
the
to-
writers in Warner Brothers don't really care about the quality of the movie. They're just pumping them out.
And
Warner
Zack
Brothers
Snyder
has
cares
always
about
done
his
that, though,
movies.
but like they still get some gems occasionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, but usually the gems are like Mad Max, where they really didn't have much to do with it.
No.
Yeah.
Because
know what I
Mad
mean?
Max didn't have Zack Snyder.
It had George
That too.
Miller.
And George Miller like took fucking care of that, so that's why it was mostly
Well,
like
it was
him.
his
It had
story.
not much to do with the studio. The studio kind of just, I guess,
Oh, yeah,
just
also,
gave
like,
him,
guys, we're in Australia. You can't get us
Yeah,
here.
that's-
We're
what
just
are you
gonna-
gonna do over here?
We're just gonna
Oh,
make
they
our
didn't
money.
shoot in Australia.
We don't need your money. We have the cars already.
They didn't shoot in Australia.
Where'd they shoot?
In Africa. Like it turns out it rained like right before they were going to shoot in Australia. So
Oh,
they couldn't
really?
use the desert.
Damn
and like, well,
Australia.
it's fucking Africa, I guess.
Did it
makes
rain
sense.
down in Africa?
No, it was Australia.
I missed the
He's
rain
fucking-
down
Hey,
in
men
Africa.
at work,
I know
coming
I know
back
what he's
around.
doing.
Here we go.
I know what he's doing.
Full circle. It's a good time.
I know what he's doing,
Circle.
and it's bad. I'm trying to defuse him, but
Heyo.
Stop
No,
feeling-
I
feeling
was
the
trying
fire.
to point it out more.
I know.
Uh,
but- Yeah.
some good time arguments today.
Yep.
Yeah, right. See, this is why we started the
Circle
podcast. I
arguments.
was waiting for this side to come out.
Just arguing about bullshit.
That's
We should just
about-
give me like a point every day to argue.
Arguably.
I'll pick. Okay, this is what we're talking about. I'll pick this side today.
Okay.
No,
Because I'm sure if you ask
What
me
if-
2 weeks from now, I'll be arguing that Man of Steel's the best movie they ever made. It's the best one in the universe, guys.
I mean, when you go back and look at it again, it's like, yeah, this really is better than the rest of it. Now that I have some hindsight.
Yeah, in hindsight, it's gonna look great.
Yeah. It's gonna look okay, and that makes it great by comparison.
So happened to Iron Man 1.
I mean, Zod was cooler than he's ever been before. on
Zod
screen.
So
Yeah.
part of the reason I really disliked Man of Steel is because Michael Shannon, amazing actor, being cast as Zod, amazing villain,
Yeah, fair.
kind of squandered.
Well, I don't think it was his
Yeah.
fault though.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna blame actors for
He
direction.
played the role.
If
yeah,
they
he
tried to
played
play the role.
pretty good.
Yeah.
There's only so much you can do with lots.
He didn't yell enough for me. Michael Shannon is one of the scariest men when he yells. I just wanted Zod. I just wanted him to yell more. I wanted angry Zod.
What actor do you think's the best at cussing?
At cussing,
Samuel
just in
Jackson?
general.
Sam Jackson's pretty good. He's made a
Yeah.
career out of cursing.
No, I mean that's
One
true.
word though.
I mean,
words.
he says it very good though.
One I can't say.
No, he said some more.
I think we've said it already on this.
Have we? No, he's talking about the other one, the one that he
The
can't
one I
say.
can't
'cause
say.
of
He's
his
clearly
law.
talking about the N word.
Never mind.
The
Being
one
a
that
white- a
you
white
can get
male.
away with because whatever, but
Because politics.
yeah.
Because
No, but I mean,
unwritten
best
rules.
did you guys ever, Full Metal
cursor.
Jacket, the fucking gunnery sergeant from
Okay,
that.
he's
I
out
was
there.
dude's
gonna
fucking up
say,
there.
yeah.
Oh, Arlie
he's
Ermy. Yeah,
that
yeah.
fucking guy.
The guy who's
He
like
got it.
stereotyped to be like the cursing army guy these days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's good at it. And it's kind of
Because
what I'm
he was
wondering, like,
actually a drill
Even
instructor.
from Apocalypse Now, like they always have good drill sergeants.
Who's
Yeah.
really all of
I don't
the
know who played him.
I forgot his name too.
Yeah.
all of the Scorsese guys are pretty good at cursing
Yeah.
too. All
Oh,
the
Joe
Italians.
Pesci's really.
Oh
like,
yeah,
Pesci's a good
top,
cursor.
though.
Yeah,
Pesci's top.
Pesci's
He's
top
up there.
tier. A number one's hard. It might be Samuel Jackson.
I mean, for us,
I mean, he's the one. Like he's the one that everyone thinks of.
Only
but it's like
because,
some other
yeah,
ones
his-
you gotta
he-
think
I'll
about.
be-
Pacino's
like,
pretty
it's
good
a-
too.
But
a
Samuel
competition.
Jackson gets paid money to say
Yeah.
bad words. Like
Yeah.
that's
He
the
li- that's
I mean,
what he gets paid to do.
Yeah.
literally the
Basically.
marketing for Snakes on a Plane just had him saying "motherfucker"
Yeah.
with the title in it.
the
Snakes on a
marketing
fucker
for this new one with Ryan Reynolds. The marketing is just he's gonna say bad words and shoot people.
And Ryan Reynolds gonna be there to
I'm
shoot
okay
people
with
too.
that.
Yeah, and it looks
Oh my
fine.
god, did you see? I don't know if you guys saw. I have Lionsgate on my
the studio?
Instagram. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I don't.
Anyways, and they're marketing that movie, and part of their marketing is memes, and they put he protect, but he also attack.
Oh,
and they
dude.
did it for both of
That's
them.
like current memes.
I know.
So, like, a
I was
studio that
like,
gets memes.
what? So we're promoting movies with memes.
I really don't.
now?
I really don't like that meme. Actually,
Oh, I don't either.
But the point is, they see that people like. They know it's current.
People
Which
do like
is
it a lot.
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous for a fucking studio that makes movies in the old world because they don't know
And
shit about memes.
There was a. Do you guys know about the? I might have mentioned this before. The boneless pizza meme.
Yeah. No, I know you're
No,
talking
I
about like
don't.
the
Do,
boneless.
do you know the meme?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a Pizza Hut put on their Instagram. They put a picture of pizza and it said, "Yeah, our pizza's boneless."
Yeah, they're catching on.
Yeah.
I saw one that was a boneless couch. It was a
Yeah, I've
beanbag.
seen that one. It's a really dumb meme.
Yeah.
It's this like fake prank call. This dude calls the pizza place. He's like, "Hello, welcome to pizza." He's like, "Hey, can I get a boneless pizza?"
And now it's a meme.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
It's so dumb.
That's the state of the world.
And
we
then
live in.
as it goes on, the audio gets more and more distorted.
I hate when they
course
do
it
that.
does.
Oh,
mean,
I
that's-
think it's funny.
That's what memes are.
I hate when it's like it's a guy, then just hard cuts like song, and then it's like just distorted bass line. It's like, is this a joke now? I don't understand.
The joke was you clicking on it.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen so many of those too.
By the
more I
way,
want to admit.
the answer is Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta.
To cursing.
remember
Have you
what
seen
I know.
Goodfellas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember.
Really, the Goodfellas was it?
Yeah.
Pesci, Ray Liotta. Those are the guys who curse. That's those. That's,
Yeah,
and
it's
we'll
the-
throw Samuel Jackson as honorary.
The
Goodfellas.
Scorsese boys. Oh, them dang old Scorsese boys put all them bad words in their
Okay.
cannolis.
Okay.
He said it like a country accent, talking about
Yeah,
added
that's
some
the
old
joke.
into it, yeah.
That was like the Dukes of Hazzard.
Was
Oh,
it?
them
Yeah.
Duke boys.
mean-
Staying on I think that was about it for Comic Con, right?
Thor's cool. That's
Yeah.
basically it.
Staying
The
on
new Flash
DC.
trailer for the TV show looks good. I like that show.
Yeah, sticking with DC. There was
Why?
something I saw the other day. Some update on the Shazam movie. I just bought my
Oh.
fucking mic. The Shazam movie coming out. The Rock's not going to be in it.
Yeah, it's old news.
Yeah, but
No,
they
because
said
he's supposed to be in a separate movie.
Well, they're doing Black Adam.
Black
He's getting his
Adam.
own movie.
yeah,
yeah,
but he's not going to be in it at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
But-
they announced at Comic Con that he's officially.
oh, for
yeah.
sure. Okay.
They said, instead of going with this whole like contrasty Snyder thing, they want to go with like a more lighthearted vibe.
Yeah,
Which could be
his
interesting.
city's
I'm
supposed to
starting
be
to
like
realize.
bright,
Yeah,
so it wouldn't
it's
make
supposed to be
sense.
like a plucky young man
yeah.
protecting the city. Where I think is gonna be really weird coming.
Do you guys
from
know the
universe.
Shazam
Oh yeah.
story?
A little bit.
Not at all.
Little
pretty
boy finds a magic wizard.
Okay.
Shazam, the wizard Shazam.
Yeah.
Oh, is this like that movie with like Shaq?
No,
it's
No,
I knew. I knew.
that's
you were gonna know
Kazam.
Is that all right?
No,
that's
finds a
what
wizard.
happens.
He says Shazam. He turns into like a super heroic god figure, just by saying a word. He's like an 11-year-old Billy something.
Billy Batson.
Billy Batson.
turns into Earth's mightiest mortal.
Yeah.
That's what they call him.
And then Black Adam is also a guy who knows the wizard. He's from like an Egyptian planet.
Does he yell something to power up?
No, I think he always is. He got the same powers, but he isn't transformed.
He's always the Rock.
I think it's by choice.
Okay.
He just chooses not to, because
Okay.
you can.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Actually, yeah, I guess.
but
Billy
he comes
could
from a
just stay
planet like an
Shazammed.
Egypt planet where he rules over, and then he's like, "Oh, I want more planets," and that's
Egypt
why he's a
planet.
bad guy.
Cool.
There's a lot more to it than that. Their story, both of their backstories, actually some of the best backstories I've read in comics.
I've
Both of
seen one of the animated ones with Shazam. I don't remember what
Superman
it was. It was
Shazam
really
is
cool.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
They
Which-
drew it like Dragon Ball Z fighting.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty sweet.
Nice.
It's so cool.
I'm gonna be honest. The DC comic movies are better than the live action.
They're great.
ones.
Which
Oh, they're
goes to
animated.
show
Yeah,
you,
they're
The
animated.
animated are better than the Marvel ones. Those animated movies
yeah.
are fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Justice
I
League
wouldn't
Doom
use
was
it
amazing. Flashpoint was
Flashpoint,
great.
Dark Knight
I really
Returns
wanna
1 and
watch
2.
Dark Knight
Oh,
Returns
yeah,
1 and
that
2
one
were
was
No,
amazing.
their
I like
animated
that
movies are
one.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard the Teen Titans one was good too.
The one that just
Judas
came out. I
thing.
heard I heard that was
I
good.
don't
Oh, was
think-
it the Judas contract?
Is that
Judas
it?
contract.
Because like
yeah.
I
Oh,
saw
I
that
didn't
one
see
on
Judas contract.
I
I
saw
saw
that
that there's one before that.
on Adam's Voodoo.
It
Yeah, I
was
know what you're
Justice
talking
League
about.
versus Teen Titans.
I haven't seen that one.
I've seen both of
Oh,
them.
I
It
saw
says they're
that
all there,
one,
too.
and I
The
did
new
not
one is
like
the
it.
Judas one though.
Okay, I haven't seen the Judas contract.
They're usually pretty on point. Even when
Yeah.
they're bad, they're still okay.
Yeah, they're normally like okay at best. They're
My-
normally like a Wonder Woman at
My
best.
problem with the
Yeah.
Teen Titans one is there's a romance in there that
agree
I
with you.
think should not be in there.
Who?
Teen Titans v Justice League.
No.
The
Or
new
just
one.
Teen Titans
Oh yeah,
the show?
Teen Titans v Justice League.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
In that movie, it's Raven and I think it's
Beast Boy.
Robin.
Damian Wayne?
No, that's who it
Raven
should
and
be. It should
Robin.
be Raven and Beast Boy.
It's Raven and Robin.
What? I
Well,
can't get behind
this
that.
one is Bruce
I mean, they're
Wayne's
both
son.
birds. Like
Like this
Yeah,
Robin.
it's
Oh, well,
Damian.
yeah.
Which I'm kind
obviously.
of. I will admit, I do like Damian Wayne.
Damon Wayne's awesome.
dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because his dad's Batman, and Batman's a terrible fucking dad.
Yeah.
Fair.
And like he got raised
You
by
should've
like
been
his
better dad.
granddad for a while because he.
Who's also a dick.
Yeah, he got raised by a lot of dicks.
He's just
I
been
think
surrounded
in
by
fucking
dicks.
in Injustice 2 is literally like a. I think Damien's like, it's about, you should have been a better dad. You should have been a better son. and then they fight.
Oh my
Brilliant
God.
writing.
Harried relationship. Harried?
Harried?
I mean, how could it
Harrowed.
be any other way though?
Harrowed.
I don't know if that's a
Harrowed.
real word.
No, Harrowed.
Never heard of it.
Harold.
Shazam looks cool though. I'm excited. I like that character. And they're doing Flashpoint too. In Flashpoint, Shazam is a group of kids who put like their powers together,
That's
Yeah.
weird.
and then Wonder Woman kills one of them, and they can't transform anymore
Damn.
because you need all of them. Dude, yeah,
I remember that.
the amount of time Shazam
Well, the
dies.
kids can't transform. He can still do it.
No, in Flashpoint, it's all of them.
Really?
Well,
Flashpoint is the group of kids turn into Shazam.
Hi-
Yeah,
mean-
but
Remember that Flashpoint is like not. It's
Oh,
a
that's
different
right. Yeah,
universe,
that's
so
true.
everything's a
Right,
little
yes,
bit different.
right.
that is true.
So like Captain Planet, kind of.
Because they're kids who no.
They're
No.
kids who transform into a man.
Well, they all say Shazam
They
together.
all transform into their own.
No.
superhero.
Oh no, yeah.
No,
it's-
they all turn into Shazam.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a different world, Jaime. Like
Okay,
everything's
yeah,
a little bit
okay,
different.
never
Like,
mind.
And then Wonder Woman kills Billy, and then the other. Or I
kills
think,
Billy?
well, she kills one of them.
One
The
of
kids
them.
can't
Oh, yeah.
transform anymore.
Damn.
The amount of time Shazam dies in things is crazy, considering he's like a child.
Why doesn't he just stay Shazam all the time?
In the first Injustice games, Superman lobotomizes, like, shoots a fucking heat vision through his brain.
Holy shit.
It's like, oh yeah, you just killed like a 12-year-old kid, Superman. You're a bad dude.
Yeah, but
Well,
he
I
had
mean,
it
to be
coming.
fair, he killed like millions of people and
Yeah.
didn't care. So.
He had it coming.
Did you guys ever hear
He
about Red
had it
Sun?
coming. No.
Yeah, Red Sun's great.
It's not a show, but like it's a comic.
Superman Red Sun.
Yeah, I found some dude just reading it online. It's like it's like an hour and a half.
What's it about?
What if Superman was Russian instead of American?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Red Sun Super.
So he has like a hammer and a sickle logo.
Yeah,
That
they have
sounds
those.
phenomenal.
They
It's
have those
great.
skins in the
Yeah.
first Injustice. The
Yeah.
Red Sun skins.
Okay.
And then it's what's great about it is that they in order to combat Superman, the U.S. government turns to Lex Luthor.
Nice.
So-
Is that how he becomes president or whatever? Or no, this isn't Russia.
That's a
never
different
mind.
one. Yeah.
In Soviet Russia, we have
Superman
Superman
fight
too.
None of those make sense.
Yeah, no.
Top notch comedy.
Yep.
Well, that's what happens when you try to rip off Family Guy.
Heyo. Oh, is that a Family Guy bit?
You haven't seen it?
Which one?
It's like very early. Like
What
It's the
What-
cartoon that's got the guy with the.
No, I know what Family.
it's Peter's driving in a car, a Russian car, and it has Russian GPS, and it's like giving him these stupid directions, and it goes
Oh.
in Soviet Russia, road fork you.
I've seen
Those
that.
Just
Yakov
turn right
Smirnoff
for
jokes. Yeah.
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 You said it was Russian.
I'll yak off your Smirnoff.
You said it was Russian.
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't Dragon?
What do you mean?
But whiplash joke. Moving on.
I don't get it.
Were you rushing
Oh,
or
I
dragging?
got
I
it.
haven't
Jesus
seen Whiplash.
Christ, that was a stretch.
It
All
was a
right.
stretch. That's why I went for it.
I still don't get it.
Were you rushing or dragging? Were you rushing or dragging?
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, scream it for him to understand.
Honestly,
I
yeah,
did, yeah.
You yelling.
That's the Oscar shot. Is him fucking screaming with like the Black Plague
but it's
coming.
so good.
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, that phenomenal.
That's a
movie.
10. Whiplash is fucking awesome.
It's a 9.
Why?
So it wasn't 10.
What's his name? The kid.
I actually gave it an 8, but I don't remember why.
I don't like him.
You didn't like it
Teller,
that much.
Miles
Davis.
Teller.
I like it a lot.
Miles Davis. Miles Davis was
Oh,
David
Miles
Beckham.
Teller's
Is
great,
the
man.
actual jazz
I don't like Miles Davis.
I love
Miles
Miles Teller.
See what you did to me?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Right. Well, that's all I got for comic books. Unless you guys have anything else, we can move on. Got a couple other things here.
We can move on.
Let's see.
Disappointed by Comic Con a little bit. I was expecting more.
I wasn't.
I've got 2 things I think will be fun to talk about. I don't know how long they'll take. Let's talk about this one because we're all in on this
On the
one.
antithesis of fun.
So we all watched a little while ago. There's this trailer for a movie called 9/11.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Jaime, did you see it? Were you there?
I don't think I did.
It
Oh
stars
my
Charlie
God.
Sheen.
And Whoopi Goldberg.
It's Charlie
Yes.
Sheen, Whoopi Goldberg, 9/11.
Oh my god.
It's just called 9/11, like no subtitles, no anything.
9/11.
Yeah, it's what is it? It's Charlie Sheen and a couple other guys get stuck in an elevator in the World Trade Center.
Oh, you're not selling it enough.
I'm doing a synopsis before we get into it. All right,
Well,
well,
just
you,
the
you.
trailer has 3 locations, and the
Yeah.
movie it looks like has 3 locations.
Yeah,
Inside an elevator, inside the World Trade Center lobby, and some random woman's house.
yeah,
Go on.
probably Whoopi's.
No, it's
No, it's
Charlie
some white
Sheen's
lady
wife.
who's talking to Charlie Sheen's
This
wife.
is what- yeah, it's like, oh my god, please come home. You have a kid.
Yeah,
And she just cries.
I'm gonna watch the visuals while we speak.
Watch
Yeah,
the visuals.
It
Yeah.
looks like shit.
and that
It's depressing.
yeah, like
Yeah.
see,
it looks like it's trying to be like
It's
incredibly
Charlie Sheen
serious.
doing a movie. Like when was the last time?
But it
he
looks
did
like a
movie?
student film.
it does.
Yeah,
Like, and
Just
Whoopi
keep going.
Goldberg is enunciating with no contractions.
I
Because
recommend
she
watching the
doesn't care.
trailer so much. It's fucking, it's funny.
This was like my
It's
Saturdays are
not
open. I
though,
wanted to do
man.
Yeah,
something.
but-
They're intercutting actual 9/11 footage, which
They
means
do.
they're showing fucking people die.
That's what I'm saying, man. They made this 9/11 movie look funny through the editing.
Like the legit Whoopi Goldberg looks at a TV, plane
you're looking at the
crashes,
TV right
cut to
now.
Charlie Sheen in the elevator set, jumbling around and
yeah.
shaking.
Like, hey, Charlie, shake around a little bit. Like, you just got 9/11. Whoa.
I don't think I used that
And
for
then
trailer, but
the end of the trailer, when the elevator's about to fall, what does he say? Oh, you know they say it's the worst part about falling.
What?
Or is it
No,
a
the
falling
fall
is the
never
worst
kills.
part?
No. The fall never kills you. Or think about something like it's not the fall that kills you.
Yeah,
it's
it's like-
the ceiling or something.
It's
Like, as you're
oh,
going down.
It's not the fall that kills you. And then like slow motion, them falling in midair. Cut,
Yeah.
Literally cut to 9/11.
Yeah, and then it goes,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, just cut the 9/11.
I just
Or
don't
not.
understand
Boom.
who thought this was okay.
I
mean,
want to
someone-
see it at home for free.
It looks like they dumped $100.
Oh my
into it.
god, and they have.
They can't
Luis
because they have
Guzman.
Luis Guzman, Whoopi Goldberg,
Yeah, they-
Charlie Sheen,
Oh,
Gina Gershon.
They paid for the cast, and they got an okay camera.
$1 million budget just. No, they did not.
They colored it like shit.
Fine.
No,
This
it
is
looks like
probably
they're
shot in
using like a
red.
fucking Canon
well,
camcorder.
funny that you guys say student film because right here it says this is a clip from film festival and or indie film.
Ah.
And or
So it was either a So like
Maybe it was then?
They get
Has to
one
be.
specifically from
Oh, you gotta
festival. So
listen
this is
to-
probably a festival film.
You got to hear the dialogue after, and
Yeah.
then the firefighters come in at one point and talk to Whoopi
probably
Goldberg.
You
And
can't
he's just
go
like,
up there.
I'm a firefighter. Let me in. This is the basis of
Yeah.
his dialogue.
Yeah.
It's really
Well, see,
fucking.
there they are. They just talked about the elevator and the floor, and they're
I
gonna
just
start
don't
floating soon.
understand who thought this was
Oh, look at that
okay.
rack focus.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Also,
no.
hey, guess when it comes
Don't
out?
die, Charlie.
When's it?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh god.
They couldn't get 9/11 because it's on a Sunday, so it comes out 9/8.
Yeah.
That Friday.
Well, so you can watch it on 9/11.
Yeah, it's true
Yeah.
with your
The
family.
trailer literally goes like 9/11, 9/8. It's good stuff.
I just
Yeah.
can't fucking believe it. Luke told me a couple weeks ago about it, and I thought he was joking.
No, it
I
looks
thought
amazing.
when the trailer starts, it looks like it's like a fucking Funny or Die bit or something,
yeah,
or an
like,
Onion thing.
Yeah.
Like
Looks
it
like a
looks like
sketch.
fake news.
yeah, like an edgy sketch comedy.
Oh god, I could not. It's just so.
It's hilarious.
Charlie Sheen's making his comeback with the 9/11 movie.
Yeah. Is his show still on Anger Management or
No,
whatever?
he's just he's
What's he doing?
He's
Just like
this,
coke.
drugs and this.
I mean, he's probably still banging
Whoopi
models.
Goldberg said some ignorant shit too, and she got kicked off the View a while ago. It's her
yo,
comeback also.
what?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She's, I don't know. I don't recall.
People didn't like it, so she
it
got
was.
canned. I don't remember really.
I think it was just
Kicked off the
default
View.
ignorance.
Okay. She like a flat earther or something?
No, that's the other woman on the show, the other black lady.
Oh, is there a flat earther?
Oh,
Flat Earther
yeah.
didn't get kicked off.
No, the chick who lost all that weight, who's on The View also.
I don't watch The View.
Yeah,
I don't know what
I
you're
got
talking
nothing.
about.
I don't either.
The Osborne.
No, they're the black lady.
No, that's Sharon Osbourne. She's
I
very
don't know
white.
her name.
Yeah.
She's also very stupid.
As they all are.
Oh,
Yeah, Cherry something?
Kiki Palmer?
Kiki Palmer.
Is she on The View?
I think you're thinking of
She
somebody
plays
else.
Tracy Jordan's wife on 30 Rock.
I haven't seen 30 Rock.
I haven't either.
Deep cut. I don't know, but yeah, we're getting sidetracked here.
Yeah, we
Don't
really
watch
are.
The View, I guess is my...
I mean,
my-
it's not really
story.
sidetracked. It's
My-
the point of the
my-
show. No
What's
such
that?
thing as a tangent here.
Yeah.
no
Tangent
such
free
thing
zone.
as a tangent.
Also, because there's like 5 minutes left. Let's
Just happy
let's
segues.
go in
It's
here.
just, we gotta find a good note to end on.
Oh, we should talk
I
about
like
it.
D sharp.
Let's
Oh
talk
yeah.
about
We can
it.
talk about it.
It
get
looks
in.
fucking scary.
What does?
It.
What?
It.
What?
It.
What?
It.
It's gonna go for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's the last 5 minutes of the
Yeah.
podcast.
That looks fucking cool. Do you guys watch the trailer?
No.
No.
No? Fuck. Next week we'll talk about it.
I'm probably not gonna see it in theaters.
It's
Yeah.
a
Oh,
good trailer,
Netflix.
but I don't care.
Is it on Netflix?
It is
Oh,
a Netflix
yeah.
two-parter. Yeah.
Wait, is it
Oh, look.
what?
Yeah, dude, that's Netflix.
I thought it was.
Is it really?
Yeah, bro, it's Netflix.
You sure?
We might have found out if we watched the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched the trailer.
If I just
didn't
paid
know.
attention,
No,
I might know
it's
more.
it's Netflix. It's a two-part thing.
I saw the first
okay.
trailer that came out a while back.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
This one is scarier.
Okay.
Do you know anything about
don't
it?
believe
I saw
it,
the
but-
first one. I saw the Stephen King one from the 80s.
Are you sure it says Warner Brothers Pictures?
Yeah, I'm very.
Well, I mean, they might be producing it in part for Netflix.
I'm
too,
pretty
but-
sure. Yeah, I think it was Netflix. The younger.
Unless it's a different It.
No, what's his
Is
name?
there more than one coming out?
The younger Skarsgård brothers playing him. Pennywise, the
Yeah,
clown.
sure.
But I found out apparently they wanted Tilda Swinton to play him first.
To play It?
She can play
That would have
anything.
been cool.
That'd be more
Alright.
interesting.
I-
Yeah.
No, watch that new
I still
show.
wouldn't see
we'll,
it.
We'll have to
Yeah,
talk
same,
next week. But
right.
that new It show looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
trying to
don't
see
know.
if I see
It
the
doesn't
word
really interest
Netflix
me much.
anywhere.
She watched the
Yeah.
old one, Casey,
Yeah, I
The
saw
miniseries?
the miniseries one.
with John Ritter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Tim Curry and
Tim Curry is fucking
Yeah,
terrifying.
Tim Curry was great.
Tim Curry's always great.
I've just never really been into horror movies much.
I'm not either.
Because you're a bitch.
Yeah.
No, they're just bad.
No,
they're not
fair.
good.
They
well,
usually are.
that's just outdated. It-
What? Yeah. Well,
Like
I mean,
the
no, not
old
even that.
miniseries?
Like, it was fine it's fine, but still, I think horror movies in general are just bad.
I'd argue the older ones are better than the ones
Majority,
we have
Yeah.
are, yes.
The older It.
now. Just the older horror movies in general.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, practical effects. That's what I told. Like,
Yeah.
those John Carpenter movies are fucking
Like,
fantastic.
I feel like anyone can shit out a horror movie and get it distributed these days.
Yeah, because
James Wan.
that's how horror
Yeah.
movies have always been. They're B movies because
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're cheap to make.
I like B movie more than those movies.
That's just
Oh,
not
the
true.
one, the meme movie.
Don't
that
say
came out?
things you can't take back.
The meme movie.
Yeah.
B movie is like a 5.
The movie became a.
I'm
meme.
going home. I can't do ratings anymore today.
Well, it's getting to be about that good time. Thanks for listening. If you like us, like the video, subscribe on YouTube and all that. We're on Twitter and Facebook, and I don't think we're on Instagram because we don't need to be.
Yeah, get fuck Instagram.
Yeah. What are we going to do? Post pictures? We can do that on Twitter. Also, check us out, goodtimecircle.com. And from our circle to yours, we hope you had a good time. See you next time.
Oh, and iTunes.
Yeah, and iTunes.
That was so good though.